Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Alifia Putri from Senior High School number 1 Rejang Lebong. In this video, I would like to try to explain about nomenclature alkane derivative compounds named alcohol. But first of all, I would like to sincerely thank you to our beloved chemistry teacher, Mr. Marolop Nenggolan, so I have a chance to make this kind of video. In this video, I decided to use English, and I made this video especially for the people or students who love to study by listening to the material. But if you want to read the material, I put down the material in the box description below. Okay, let's start. First, we should know what is alkanes. Alkanes are saturated aliphatic hydrocarbons. Alkane derivative compounds are compounds that are considered to be derived from alkanes, where one or more hydrogen atoms are replaced by certain atoms or group of atoms. This replacement group is known as a functional group. Each functional group will give characteristics to the physical and chemical properties of the compounds that the group have. And then I will try to explain about a nomenclature alkane derivative compounds named alcohol. About alcohol or alkanol is alkane derivative that have hydroxyl group OH. An alcohol compound with one OH group has the general formula CnH2n plus 2O. Based on the number of C atoms attached to the C atoms that binds the OH group, alcohol can be divided into first, primary alcohol, namely alcohol with an OH group attached to the primary C atoms. The C atoms which is only directly bound to another C atoms. And then secondary alcohol, which is an alcohol with an OH group attached to a secondary C atoms. A C atoms directly attached to two other C atoms. The last one is tertiary alcohol, which is an alcohol with an OH group attached to a tertiary C atoms, with C atoms directly attached to three other C atoms. Then we have the nature of alcohol that can be divided into two based on physical and chemical properties. First, physical properties. Alcohol is more polar because there is an OH group, so it can dissolve in water and other organic solvents. The degree of polarity of alcohol is influenced by the length of the carbon chain. The longer the carbon chain, the more solubility or polarity it will be. Ethanol and methanol have a high degree of polarity because of their short carbon chains. Alcohol has a relatively high boiling point when compared to other alkane derivatives. This is because alcohol has hydrogen bonds. This boiling point will also increase with the increase in the number of C atoms and its OH group. Second, chemical properties. Alcohol readily reacts with other compounds. This is because the OH group in alcohol is quite reactive. We have alcohol nomenclature. First, IUPAC nomenclature. The longest carbon chain with the most branches containing the OH group is designated as the parent chain. Furthermore, the parent chain is given a name by changing the A suffix in the alkane to OL or ol. For example, ethane becomes ethanol. And then the numbering is carried out in such a way that the C atom that binds the OH group is prioritized to have the smallest possible number. Second, trivial nomenclature. The alcohol formula can be written as ROH or CnH2n plus 1 OH, where R is the CnH2n plus 1 alkyl group. The trivial name for alcohol is alkyl alcohol, taken from the name of the alkyl group that binds to the OH group. For example, now we are going to name the following alcohol compounds. So we have CH, 3, CH2, 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 and OH. From what we see, it is certain that we know the longest chain is the straight one. So first, we should find the longest C atoms. The longest C atom is all of this, and then look for the first C atom. The first C atom is the last and the nearest to OH. So this is the first C atom. So we got the length of the chain is 6 because this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And 6 is hexanes because it is alcohol, it turns into hexanol. After that, we see that OH is in number 1. So we put number 1 in front of hexanol. So the name of this alcohol compounds is first hexanol. Okay everybody, that's all about alcohol nomenclature from me. I hope this video can help your study or your homework. And thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.